Boys is getting quiet. Go on and get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly popping trunk. I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me come through, four steady.
All right, let's get this thing going. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you joining us for another live recording of Stirring the Pot. It is Tuesday, December 23rd, 2025, 8:13 p.m. I'm here with my boys, the gang. Cowboy Buddha's here. Coach Cole is back after he had influenza or whatever it was he had. Big J is over there with the Eagles camo on, feeling good after a dub. And I'm your host, Big Bad Johnny Wolf. Horns up, Brazil Dane, scoot. Holla, what's up? Guys, let's jump right into it. Sunday sauce. Let's recap some of the wildest, most unpredictable moments from Sunday's slate of ball. Actually, forget Sunday. Let's kick things off with Thursday. We saw the Rams go into Seattle and battle the Seahawks in an NFC West rivalry game that had all the stakes on the line. Rams end up losing on a special teams meltdown. A punt return TD and a missed field goal cost them in overtime. And to cap it off, they fired the special teams coordinator right after the game.
Good.
Just goes to show costly mistakes have real consequences. The man is now unemployed. What do we think about the NFC West and the shakeup? The Seattle Seahawks now are the number one seed in the West. The Rams get bumped down. The same record, so it's a lot still up in the air. They got the 49ers hot on their trails. Jay, what did you see from the Thursday night game that impressed you or caught your attention?
Man, the thing I seen was Seattle had got their run game going. That's been
finally
what's been holding them back, to be honest. All the games they lost, Kenneth Walker being a ghost. Hey, man, the defense is already really good. So the offense get a run game going, and then you still got JSN out there doing his thing. But I don't know, man. I feel like they just missing one more piece. I feel like Los Angeles Rams is a more complete team. Even though they did lose, I feel like the Rams are a more complete team. Especially, it depends on how healthy Devontae Adams gonna be. Because without him, Puka had to carry a lot of load, and he carried it. He definitely carried it, but I don't think that's gonna work when you get in the playoffs.
This is what I see. I see that real contenders have really good defenses. I'm not seeing that anywhere. I mean, the damn score was 37, 38 or 38, 39, something crazy. Where's the point stoppers at? Where's the point containers at? I just feel like, I don't know if it's because the NFC is so loaded this year or what, but every game, even like the good teams that you might want to call them, like every score is high, or they're playing a team with an offense that's not very productive like on the year. So I'm confused of what's going on. Like, does the NFL figure out how to stop these slow games that are, that we probably grew up watching where the score is 14-20 or whatever the case may be, but every game is 35 plus, and I'm just not understanding. I saw more defense being played in the state championship games over the weekend. Hell, watching Texas A&M suck. So I don't know, man. I like a lot of points, so I'm not really complaining. But as far as teams being contenders, the Rams, the Seahawks, whoever, like, y'all consistently allowing 30 plus points a game, that ain't gonna win you no Super Bowl. Because I hate to say it again, but one thing the Eagles do well is keep teams most of the time from scoring a lot of points. So I don't know, man. NFC's wide open. I think there's no true front runner, I would say. I don't care about nobody's record or nothing like that. That don't really mean nothing to me because everybody keeps losing, everybody keeps winning. So it's gonna be a fun couple of weeks coming up to see what happens here.
Doubt. Buddha, what's your take on the NFC situation right now?
Puka Nacua is unguardable. If he was been healthy, it'd be a number one receiver. But I mean, Grant, like Jay said, when Devontae Adams get back, that'll probably help out balance it a lot. And I think that the Rams could make a lot of noise. I think they can go to the NFC Championship, but like Cole said, defense will come into play. Like the Eagles, like he said, they keep a lot of teams, under what they used to scoring. But the Rams can put up points with the best of them, so I guess that kind of balances it out. But I don't think they ran across a good defense that they played, all season. But I mean, they known for putting up numbers, and they got the high-powered offense and can score at will, But I don't know, like Cole said, the NFC is up for a grab, but ain't no front runner. But I think they're going to have three teams coming out of there with NFC West, so they're bound to meet one of them again in that division round. So that easily be matching up for the third time. And, it's tough trying to beat the teams 3 times. I ain't been paying attention to them, so I don't know how the division.
Agreed.
I don't know how the division goes. Like if the Rams are 2-0 on the 49ers, or how it is with the Seahawks. But they bound to meet up again for the 3rd time.
So I'm pretty sure I saw that if the 49ers win out, they get the 1 seed. So that's going to...
And that's very. I haven't seen the rest of that schedule, but man,
I know
they
hold on.
They gotta play the Seahawks again for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they at least get the Seahawks at home.
right now. I mean,
they rolling, but
the way they rolling right now.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, and this is another
I'll tell
thing
you this: the Niners still got to play the Bears.
Hey,
they got the
There's
Bears
another
and the
thing
Seahawks.
about the NFC West. Why their record is so good, they're not playing anybody, bro.
They
I ain't
playing
really
each
paying
other.
attention to who they playing.
If you go look at it, bro, you go look at that whole schedule. They're not playing nobody.
I mean, they play in the AFC South. I mean, Houston's not by any means a favorite to win the Super Bowl, but they're a tough out. In Jacksonville, you see what they're doing. So, I mean, that's a couple rough games right there.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I guess besides them two, it probably ain't.
It ain't the toughest schedule in the world, but it ain't.
The NFC West has the weakest schedule out of the NFC teams. It's
Jeezy? What's up, baby?
Okay.
I feel you.
But at one point of the season, we thought the 49ers was going to be real down and out, but for some reason, even though with all the key injuries and the loss they did have, and they just find a way to make it work and win. So
I mean, they were without Brock Purdy for 8 weeks.
Man, long as McCaffrey there and Kittle is healthy, hey, that offense rolling, bro.
They need to give Mac Jones a bonus.
Man, I don't care what nobody
Speaking
says.
of the
As far as
40,
like per all around and do anything on the field, George Kittle is the best tight end in the league.
He can do it all.
Bro, he can do it all.
Yeah,
It ain't
yeah.
he just out here being a receiver. No, he can go in there and do that dirty work.
He can't
He
stay
ain't
on the
scared to
field.
mix it up in the run game.
Not at all.
No.
But did y'all, just speaking on the 49ers, I don't know why I just remembered this. Did y'all see the video of Brandon Ayuk going like 110 past the stadium?
Yes, that's wild.
What is going on with
going
that guy?
on, buddy?
I don't know what they did to him, but he
I know somewhere
But
he
didn't
can come
he
be
wanna go to
a
jail.
number 3.
Didn't they pay him though? And like what happened? Like didn't they
He
pay
gonna
him?
be
Like,
next to
what he
Henry
wanted to
Ruggs
do?
all
if he
that
ain't
money
careful.
finna get voided because he ain't showed up to nothing.
Yeah, he's tripping.
So what's the point of asking for all this money after you tore his ACL? Or you had a major injury and they still paid you. Like, what was the point of that then? You was asking for all this money. You was gonna be sitting out until they paid you. They paid you and you still sitting out. So what's the problem? You got what you wanted. Like, I mean, you asked to get paid. You got paid. So
Yeah,
I don't see the problem.
I hadn't looked too much into the situation, to be honest with you, but
No,
keeping
me neither.
things pushing. My boy Westside Jeezy says he's a huge Matt Stafford fan. I am as well. It's good to see an old quarterback from our time growing up, still balling, still doing it at a high level, and he's my MVP as of today. I think the award should be signed, sealed, and delivered to that man, but the NFL will do some BS, and we'll see how that race plays out.
They want Drake May to win at MVP.
They want Drake May.
They want Drake May.
I mean, you got the
If he's a
second
one and
coming of
done, he
Tom
won't.
Brady.
I can't after the
better get out
schedule
that
I done
first round.
seen. Drake May can't do nothing for me.
I looked at this today. Their opponents' combined win percentage is 42,
That's horrible.
below 500.
Hey Dylan.
Smoke and mirrors, boy.
Hey
Smoke and
Dylan.
mirrors.
You my boy, but
Love you,
the
baby.
Pats ain't it.
I don't think so either. Keeping it pushing, let's move into the NFC South. Had a huge matchup in another divisional game. The Carolina Panthers went to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Panthers came out with the win. I think everybody here picked the Panthers except for Buddha.
You don't know
They still
ball.
the NFC South lead.
Beautiful, man.
You don't know
Baker
ball.
throws a late. What's that?
He don't know ball.
Don't know ball. Baker Mayfield threw a late interception. Him and Mike Evans weren't on the same page. Mike Evans zigged when he should have zagged, and Baker threw it straight to the defender. Now here we are, heading into week 17. I did not have the Carolina Panthers leading the division on my bingo card and in the playoff race. I can tell you that right now.
I definitely had him second.
I had them second.
I
I
may
may have
have
had
number
them
one.
third. I may have picked Atlanta over them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I definitely had him
I think
second.
I picked the Falcons second.
I had him second.
I didn't have them second, that's for sure. No, first. I can tell
I
you
think
that.
once
I
me
definitely
and
had
John
the
was
Bucks
only
first, I
ones
think.
that had them above 3.
But let's just be honest, guys. The NFC South.
That conference been
Yeah.
down for the longest.
But my thing is
You got
about
the
the
Saints.
NFC South.
You got the Saints in there.
I'm not gonna lie.
I wouldn't.
Tyler Shaw.
Stop. You stop.
Hey,
I knew where
Stop.
you were
I don't
going.
care.
Hey, he
I knew
been
where you were
cooking.
going.
He been cooking lately.
A lot of people calling him.
Just cause he learned to boil ramen noodles don't mean he cooking.
This my thing though. Killing Moore is killing Moore. He dialing up some layups over there. I'm talking about.
Yeah, they get a lot of easy.
Bro,
looks
he
for
getting a
sure.
bunch of easy. Hey, dialing straight layups.
Appreciate it, Brenner. No, he's good. He's good, man. He really is.
I miss him.
I hate he is in such a franchise in shambles.
Yeah,
because
but
to me that's not a rebuild in a year. That's not a rebuild in 2 or 3 years.
I don't know, bro.
There's so many hope.
I think.
No, you don't.
Don't
think that. Don't.
I think next year they'll be either 500.
I'll tell you what
or
they'll be.
above 500.
No, they'll have 5 wins, and you'll be like, man, that's a lot better than the year before. No, man, there's too many holes. There's too many holes.
Amen.
And then the foundational pieces they do have, they on their way out, man.
Hey, call what you want. They got
It's a bad roster
that
assembled, and
quarterback?
I don't mean even necessarily by talent.
Hey, look, but they got 3 key positions that's really good. Got a quarterback that's been good lately. Then you got Chris
And you're calling
Olave
it-
having a solid year.
But he's had 4 concussions in what, 2 years?
Hey, we
I saw
talking about
today
right
he
now. He balling
he was
right
talking
now.
about he was
who are you
contemplating
calling
retiring
at the
before this
quarterback
season.
position that's really good?
I'm not saying he's been playing really good the last few weeks. That's all I'm saying. And he can build off
Who?
that. And then you got and then you also got Alvin Kamara, who said he never want to leave.
Thank you, Dylan. Did you see Dylan?
Who's also 30 years old and hadn't been able to stay on the field.
He's one of the ones I'm talking about on the way out.
Cam Jordan,
Yeah, Cam
And like
Jordan,
Dylan
about
said, they're playing the
46.
Jets, Jay.
Taysom
They
Hill,
still got that
35
linebacker
years
over there,
old.
Demario Davis, or who's that run? They still got that linebacker, or one of them, or David, or Davis?
Yeah,
Is
he's
that Demario
36
Davis?
years old. Yep.
I used to love him picking him up on a Madden draft we used to do. He was a dog.
Hey, but NFC South, what,
Yeah,
bro?
back
I'm telling
then.
y'all. Hey, next watch.
Look at the little
We'll
one.
see.
Saints
They got
gonna
some work
be
to do.
a lot
Collins,
more
nice of you to
competitive.
join us. What?
There
Agreed.
goes the storm of the show.
Yeah.
What's your
He's at
take
my
on the
door
NFC
like, boom,
South,
boom,
Collins?
Boom, boom. Say boom.
All right, well, let's see what
There
you
you
think about
go.
the NFC North. We saw the Chicago Bears pull one off in the Windy City Miracle is what people are calling it. They came back for the umpteenth time this season to beat the Green Bay Packers. They trailed by double digits late in the fourth, but they kept pushing. Caleb Williams got the shucking and jiving, and he made a few plays. They recovered an onside kick. DJ Moore came through huge in overtime with the game winner, 40 bomb, a dot, a laser, snapped the Green Bay's dominance in the rivalry. I think the Bears had beat the Packers like once in the last like 10 meetings or something crazy.
Dylan funny.
But I mean, I was just excited because I don't know when the last time I saw an onside kick and an overtime walk-off in a divisional game. I mean, it don't get much better than that.
In any game.
I'm going to say this, man, and I owe the whole city of Chicago an apology. But that being said, some people owe me an apology too, because when we lost to Chicago, when the Cowboys lost to Chicago, they got clowned.
Yeah.
They got clowned. And now looking back at some of our losses, I feel a lot better because I knew going into this, we weren't going to be very good. So looking at some of them, I'm like, yeah, based off this year, we were supposed to lose them games. But Chicago's electric, man. They're good on a lot of phases of the game. Sparkly Nails, he's a good quarterback.
He's talented.
Say that man's
That's
name.
all I can give him.
He's
Put some
talented.
respect on that man's name.
I don't like much about the guy. I really don't. But as far as playing the position, he's legit.
Nah,
He
he's
went
talented
number
for
one
sure.
overall for a reason. I mean, you want to start comparing number ones? If you put him next to Trevor Lawrence, I don't think it's close.
Really?
I don't think it's close.
I do like what Caleb has been doing. I just still see a little bit of inconsistency. He still missed some plays every now and again. I'm not saying he's played well. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he hasn't. I'm just saying every now and again for somebody with his talent and them guys, he's still a little shaky every now and again. It's some gimmies that he should have that he don't really take advantage of.
That's the youth in him.
Yeah.
That's the youth in him. And let's just be honest. When he went to Chicago,
Yeah.
I can't even make it make sense. And I watched him, I feel like, build the team from the ground up. But I want us to think about the Bears 2-3 years ago compared to now.
Nah, for sure.
He ain't
Come
have
on, man.
nothing.
Trevor Lawrence
nothing.
couldn't have gone to Chicago and done that. I guess is what I'm getting at.
With
I
Ben
agree with
Johnson, I think he could.
That guy right
That was
there.
Ben Johnson.
Unbelievable.
Ben Johnson threw that ball.
He's a
Gotcha.
dog.
Hey, Ben Johnson over there Like I said about Kellen Moore, he over there calling some layups.
No, he is. He's
Got
good too, man.
DeAndre
He's
Swift
good.
looking like a stud.
No, for sure.
And old Monangai, that 1-2 punch, they moving that thing.
What? And he was a what, 7th round pick?
Something like that. They got to be averaging 7-8 yards a carry right now the last few games.
They
And
ran
it's
for
been
it, bro.
fun to watch.
The Eagles is not the best run defense, but we probably like in the middle. That made us look like the third.
Yeah, I saw a breakdown on that. He was having tight ends
Bro, the
pulling on
blocking
counters.
scheme
And
was wild.
yeah, I couldn't begin to break it down the way the fellow on Instagram I saw did, but the man did his thing.
Bro, the tight ends.
I'll tell you this. This is what I think. I think at the end of the day, it's 2025. There's only so many ways to rewrite offenses now. Like everybody has done any and everything. So the only way to mix it up is schematically in the run game, like true powers. Like you got down blockers, you got pullers, you got sealers, like stuff like that. The way that they're able to mix it up, pin and pull and fold some guys in the middle and using tackles out in space and bringing them in and pushing them out, man, football is getting fun to watch, especially if you're a fan of the offense. And Wolf just said something about Gronk and Aaron Hernandez. Could you imagine if Belichick was dialing stuff like that up with them two? Oh my God.
But he
Goodness.
and then it's a lot of motion. Like he's motioning like lead blockers and man, I'm sitting there like I was sitting there watching, I'm like, bro, I can't blame y'all. We don't even know where this goddamn ball going.
And then there's so many false keys now that, like, if I play linebacker, I'd be, what you want me to do? Like, traditionally, everything I'm taught takes me to the football, and the football ain't nowhere in sight.
Oh, if it is that half a second it took you to think and read your key, you got
I'm already sealed up.
You got an old lineman pulling
Set
up in
the
your
angle,
face, or
yep.
a
I set
tight
the
end
angle for
pulling
the
up in the A
offensive
gap.
line.
Yep.
They spent some money on some free agents, and it's working.
Yeah, the old line, they paid a lot of money.
Their defense isn't as strong as I thought it would be, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
agree
this:
with
they're
that.
opportunistic. If you let them get a turnover or anything close to it, they're gonna get it.
Yeah, I think Kevin Byard lead the league in interceptions
Bro,
right now.
I look up every weekend, he got an interception.
Yep. And
I
they
was
just
like,
got
what was that
Tremaine
when you
Edmonds
playing
back.
in Philly?
It's a system problem.
No, definitely. He was horrible in Philly.
There you go. All right, keeping things moving. Let's get into a little bit of Saturday sauce. College football
Lord have
chat.
mercy.
We saw the first round
missing
of
out.
the college football playoff unfold. Dal is missing out, gone but not forgotten. My boy had some obligations to tend to last minute, but he's here with us. Let's kick things off with Alabama and Oklahoma. Big comeback. Bama was down 17-0 and scored 27 straight unanswered to win 34-24 in the first round of the college football playoff. This was a historic collapse, and it turned into a big spotlight moment, I think, for Alabama. Was this just Alabama championship DNA, or was this Oklahoma losing their composure on the big stage?
Definitely Oklahoma.
Oklahoma nutted up
badly. That's what I think. Oklahoma, man, once they kind of contained material, it was a wrap.
I think Dal said something about it this year.
He
maybe.
100%
And
did.
Maybe
he said,
not too long ago.
Yeah, I reposted
He
the
said
clip.
it like a week or two
That
ago.
stuff's only gonna work for so long on so many real. When you start playing real defenses, and no, Alabama's not the Alabama that we're accustomed to seeing, but it's still guys coming out of high school and out the portal that when they see Alabama, they want to go play there. And Alabama is still getting those caliber of players.
For sure. Maybe
Maybe not in the same system that Nick Saban was running. That was a well-oiled machine, but there's still people out there who really play football. And that's what they ran up against. They're a one-trick pony. You stop material, game's over.
Right.
And it took Alabama too long, in the game to kind of realize it, I think. But if they start playing like that from, first snap, you'd have been done. I haven't really watched OU play this year and been just like thoroughly impressed by them. I don't know what their statement win would have been this year, but
I know they beat Tennessee, I think, on the road. They beat
I think it'd
Alabama
been
earlier in
Alabama,
the
yeah.
season.
they played
beat
them
Alabama,
at OU,
Tennessee.
right? In Norman.
I think they went to.
I want to say they went to
I thought they
Bama.
played in Norman.
I want to say
Maybe
they went to
I'm wrong,
Bama. Don't
okay.
give me the line though. But I know
Okay.
they beat Alabama. They beat Tennessee when Tennessee was up, ranked up in the rankings. And I think Alabama. It ain't like you said. It ain't the Alabama that we're used to seeing with Nick Saban. But like you said, Alabama is still Alabama. When people see we got to play Alabama. It still puts, I wouldn't say put a fear in people's heart, but it's like, they know the physicality that comes with being on that Alabama team, and they still got it, and I just feel like
Appreciate
Jay
it,
said,
Chris.
"Oh, you did, shit the bed, but 17-0, going into the, I don't know how you blows that lead, but for some reason, the boy or whatever his name is, lit a fire to them in that second half, and man, they came out playing ball like a lot of people knew that Alabama can play, get back to playing that style of football, and that's what they did, and they took over that game.
Hey, everybody that's
Chris,
watching the
I hate that
live,
happened to
please
you,
share
brother.
it. Share the live.
Yeah, like, share, follow, click all the stuff. Subscribe to
Now.
everything. We appreciate it. But my man Chris on the TikTok live said he's a Boomer Sooner guy. Hurt his soul. Defensive collapse. I like that defense a lot. They got a couple linebackers and guys in their front seven that are going to be really good in the
No, for
league.
sure.
That was kind of what they were leaning on, and they were right there keeping the offense, propped up while they kind of fell flat. But this was adjustment football, and like Buddha said, whatever the head coach Kalen DeBoer for Alabama went into that locker room and said, it worked. They made adjustments. They rallied. They started to shut Oklahoma down. They came up with a huge pick six on Mr. Mateer. So hats off to them guys, and all the coaching adjustments mid-game is a very underrated part of football. Not a lot of people want to give coaches and adjustments and things like that enough credit and enough love, but we here to give you flowers, Mr. DeBoer. Speaking of defenses, them Miami Hurricanes. Boy, had Michael Irvin showing his ass in College Station.
Literally.
I wish I had enough room to crawl on this floor like he was on the sideline.
Please don't. Actually do it. That'll make for some entertaining clips for the socials.
I wish I could.
Miami went to College Station and defensively dominated A&M in the college football playoff opener. They won it 10-3. Historically low scoring college football playoff game, or just a bowl game in general. It was tight. It was ugly. One of the lowest scoring ever, like we said. But guys, I gotta ask. I saw some videos with Marcel Reed out partying and stuff before the game. A&M looked like they just left all their manhood at home offensively.
I would say, well, on defense-wise, both defenses was going neck to neck the whole game.
Amazing.
It was no offense. It was no offense really been. That whole game was really about no offense. And, both defenses showed me they probably both got a top 5 defense in the nation, man. They both defenses was going at it back. They was both stopping the offense with, we thought A&M was like I wouldn't say high power, but they can move the ball and score a lot.
Bro, they averaged 30 plus points in the SEC.
Facts.
I'm going to say this. I'll say it. A&M should be embarrassed.
Sure.
That is a home game, and that is the best product we could put on the field offensively. I don't like that Colin Klein announced I'm taking a new head coaching job before that game. I think and I was pulling for A&M this year. They fooled me, and shame on me for buying, because I saw their defense play this year, and I thought that their defense was real and legit, proven in the game. I mean, 10 points to a playoff caliber team in a football game, 10 points, very, very impressive, especially in today's game. Marcel Reed showed a lot of his immaturity where he lacks, and I think we've even talked about this before, his ability to be able to read defenses. I think that showed. I thought he sat in the pocket when he should have ran a lot more. I thought he had those looks, and I sat there and watched him do something. That's not what he does. What he does is check, not there, let me make something happen. I didn't see that. I saw a lot of forced throws. I anticipated the pick coming on the drive they had to win it. I actually had to go to Belle Meade for something, but I was listening to it on the radio, and they said they got down to inside the 10 or 20, whatever.
Inside the 5, I think.
Inside the 5. I said, I told my homeboy in the car, I said, if he doesn't run this in, they're going to lose. If they're not able to run the football into the end zone, they're going to lose. And I'll be damned if Marcel Reed did Marcel Reed. I still think he's like a year away. I don't know how many years of eligibility he got left.
He said he's coming back, so I mean, at least he got one more.
He better come back.
Yeah, because now his draft stock just plummeted after the game.
He better. And man, like I said, I was pulling for A&M, and unless their recruiting is phenomenal, which they have been, here lately, if they don't get some guys in there to win those type of games, nobody's gonna want to go there. I don't care how many people are in the stands. I don't care about the tradition. I don't care about the money. Everybody's paying money now. Like, I mean, we just seen James Madison and Tulane in the college football playoffs. That's disgusting. But it's because people are getting paid. We're seeing Vanderbilt being, you know, in the equation. Why? Because people are now able to get paid. So all that tradition stuff in the land of NIL, tradition means nothing no more anywhere.
Ask Tech.
Ask Texas Tech. Ask Texas Tech.
All that oil money.
Hey, you seen that video I sent in the group last night?
Yes, bro. All those donors.
And
Bro.
Chris just said on TikTok Live, he said they need to make one for the group of 5 or whatever. I do think the football playoffs or whatever need to kind of be like college basketball, where you got the tournament, you got the NIT, and there's people who belong in this tournament, and there's people who belong in this tournament. But at the end of the day, there's still varsity caliber and JV caliber. Ain't nobody go to watch James Madison. I wouldn't. And to the fans who paid to watch James Madison play in a game, I don't care what the circumstances were. Shame on you guys. Don't nobody. I will give somebody $3 trillion cash right now if they can, without Googling, not a former alumni, tell me 5 alumni from that school. I'll wait.
Tell you.
No, you can't tell me.
No, I did. No, I can't.
Can you tell me where James Madison is?
I don't know.
Because I can't.
North, maybe somewhere up north. I don't know exactly.
Maybe.
Somewhere up north.
It could be in the town over for me. I wouldn't know.
I was saying something like that. You know, they got the FCS playoffs.
Virginia.
Why won't they make the group of 5 playoffs?
Thank you.
And then, well, you know, they got the FCS playoffs with, you know, Sam Houston and all them, and you got the group of 5s, and then you can have the Power 4 playoffs. So I was saying, like, hopefully that comes about, because that's smart, you know. It gives, like, group of 5 teams that's in that group of 5, get them exposure on TV, and their little playoff bracket, however it go. And I like watching Sam Houston with North Dakota State and South Dakota State when they do make it to the championships. They got some good teams over there, you know, but have that type of setup for the Power 5 conference, I would say. Or that group of 5, my bad, not Power 5, that group of 5.
I'll tell you this. I don't want to watch that.
They don't belong in the
more.
playoffs.
I don't want to watch that anymore.
James Madison got something cool about their home stadium. They got the restroom set up to where you can take a piss and watch the game at the same time.
Kudos to those guys, man. Kudos to those.
You ain't missing nothing.
I'm about to show y'all the picture. It's funny.
I don't want pictures of no man pissing while they watching a football game.
That's why they had a terrible, terrible year.
No, they got like a window. It's like eye view, so you can look.
Okay, you see the actual field.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it was on a. I'm thinking, okay.
Man, I'll tell you this. He putting that video on a TikTok page and starting to see some of them people's comments. I was still right. I told y'all Carson Beck is a woman. He's terrible. And they was like, what about and then people on there was like, what about Carson Beck now? He had like 103 yards.
No, he didn't do nothing. But that running back carried them.
He's not the reason they won.
I'll do respect to all the women.
They better
out
thank
there.
Tony. They better thank Tony.
They better thank that defense.
And that running
and they
back.
better thank homeboy with the dreads.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yeah,
Flavor of the week.
Bull.
Put a spotlight on the young man. Mark Fletcher Jr., Miami Hurricanes running back. The man did his thing. He carried his team in a grinded out playoff environment, rushed for 172. That was a career high for him on 17 carries. That's over 10 yards a carry.
On that defense.
Yeah.
Against one of the best defenses in the nation.
And one thing I can say about A&M,
real.
I hate saying it, that was right. They don't cause interceptions, and that's a big thing. But Miami didn't really even throw the ball anyways. But
it's because the quarterback's not good.
3 interceptions on the whole season. Dang, I did not know that.
That ain't gonna cut it.
Hey, then when I looked at that, I say, damn, right.
See, this is the problem I have with what Dow was saying. If A&M would have won, it's a trap game. If A&M would have won, they were supposed to beat Miami.
Yeah.
If they lose, I told you the SEC ain't blah, blah. I mean, whatever.
It was a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, whatever.
No, I was rocking with A&M, to be honest.
Speak of the devil. So Dal mentioned earlier in our group chat, he was talking about this exercise that he wanted you guys to go through. He just texted to me. So here it is. Just a thought exercise, he said.
Yeah.
Who did Tech lose to?
Who did Tech lose to this year?
Yeah. But
you thought I was watching them play?
Who did Tech lose to this year, Buddha?
Arizona State and they lost to Arizona State. That was it. I'm tripping.
They lost to Arizona State.
And that's what out there. And they didn't have that backup quarterback playing. But yeah, we lost to Arizona State.
So they lost to Arizona State, who lost to Mississippi State, who I think we can all agree is trash. Now, who did Arizona State lose to? Mississippi State. Who did the Aggies lose to this year?
Miami.
Here we
And
go.
UT.
They lost to SMU.
Yeah. Okay.
No, they lost. I'm sorry, they lost
Hey.
to Miami, who lost to
Okay,
SMU,
And UT.
who lost to
Okay.
Baylor,
Okay.
who is
Oh.
hot garbage.
And,
That's not the point.
Baylor lost. And
Baylor
Baylor
wasn't the
lost to
point.
Lon Morris, and Baylor lost to everybody. I don't want to hear nothing about no Baylor.
The Houston County Crusaders.
That was funny.
His point for this exercise was we shouldn't focus so much on logos and start actually focusing on ball.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
speaking
I
of,
almost got put out
yes,
the internet.
and I'm not, Jay. That's where me and you differ. I'm not gonna keep my comments to myself.
Get him.
Tail down. I want him to work on this exercise of let's stop being so focused on when Art Briles and Robert Griffin were there because they'll never be that good again. Okay? Let's start focusing on now. Dave Aranda needs to take his ass and go somewhere else. Hire somebody who's capable of recruiting good football players and bringing them to Waco, because right now they're not. I could keep this conversation going and talk like Dow does, and I don't want to hear that. Baylor is trash. A&M is better than Baylor. Logo, no logo. They could play in practice jerseys as far as I'm concerned. That's not even a close debate.
I don't know what kind of exercise that was.
I didn't like it. I didn't like
I
that.
thought it was gonna be like some
text him
blind
right now.
resume.
Tell him I didn't like it.
Yeah, that was
He'll see this. He'll come around and
I don't have loyalty to none of these guys. So I don't care about Baylor. I don't care about A&M. When I turn the TV on, they can play. And A&M showed me this year at times they could play. They played terrible the other day, and I feel bad for Aggie fans. I really do. I do.
Drake Jones.
Drake, what's up, baby?
1,000 of them. Golly, Drake.
But all in all, we'll wrap up our Saturday football chat. College football is wild. First round. Saw some blowouts, unfortunately, but it was a couple really good games that were very entertaining. I want to move on to hot seat heat check and shift things back to the NFL for a second. See what you guys think about this. My man Dan Campbell. I think his aggressive style is not helping the team. I think he's hurting the team, and I'm going to tell you why. I got some examples.
You do this.
I got some examples. 2024 NFC Championship against the 49ers. They were up 17 at the half, had 2 chances to kick field goals, passed on them, ended up losing. 2025 against Philly earlier this year, Jay. They lost 16-9. They failed 5 fourth-down conversions. 2 of them were in field goal range, lost by 7 points. And then 2 of them were on their side of the 50-yard line. And then this year, again, against the Green Bay Packers, they failed 2 more times, and that made 7 consecutive failed fourth-down attempts. I appreciate the mentality that he's trying to instill in his team, but I think he's doing more harm than good.
The only thing I can say is you live by the sword, you die by the sword, and that's how he playing.
I like
That's
that.
the only thing I can say. That's what he's been doing. From the looks, he ain't gonna change it. So I mean, you live by it when it was going good for him, and now they dying by it, and it cost him a lot of games, or a few games. I won't say a lot, but it cost him a few games with that mentality he got.
I'm going to say this: Dan Campbell is a necessity to the Lions and a necessity to the NFL. With that being said, that's a crazy stat you just said, Wolf. And in the land and the time where we hire get back coaches, they need to have Dan Campbell, a guy who says you pick it or you go for it. And I feel like analytics are a part of the game now, and that needs to be in his repertoire right now. Of when this nerdy son of a gun on this computer tells me to kick the ball, we're kicking the ball, and then there can be real consequences if I go against the grain and we are not successful because of it. Then I am responsible for that, because I agree with you. That 0 for 7 on fourth down when you could have got 2 3 points and then you end up losing close games. That ain't going to get it done. But I love Dan Campbell. I think he is a phenomenal football coach, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on, Colin's crying.
All right, and my thing is, I'm not going to lie.
Sis, come
I love it.
You love
That's
it?
just me.
That aggressiveness.
Hey, I love it. But I feel like you shouldn't do it on your side of the field.
No.
Yeah, on your side of the field is
No.
crazy. I like it though, but that's a little too bold. But I know
Little
what
too
though,
bold.
when you doing stuff like that, your team will run through a wall for you. And
Yeah,
then you know
you
you
showing them
believe
you
in 'em.
believe in them. Yeah, agreed. I
Yeah,
get it.
for
I
sure.
get that.
And, you know,
But
just in case they don't get it, you know, you believe in your defense to hopefully get a stop
I
or
don't know
3 and out so
why.
they can punt it back to you.
I
How
don't
you
know
gonna get
why.
a you get a 3 and out? They already in field goal range.
And that
But
defense
yeah,
is
I'm thinking about it like, you know, going on a 49, 40, well, you know,
yeah.
I ain't see how far
They
is
be
it?
on a
What's the
40.
farthest in this territory?
Now you seen the kickers in today's game? Hey,
That
the
is true.
Jaguars
Y'all-
kicker,
Oh, did y'all see the highlight
Cam
of Cam
Little.
Little kicking at 7?
bro, he every bit of 76
Did y'all see the
pounds.
highlight of Cam Little?
But
Yeah.
I seen him kicking a 73-yarder
Yeah.
with a bunch
Crazy.
of
Crazy.
space with like
In Denver.
8-yard clearance. I'm
It could look
saying,
like
oh my
I
God.
feel like it could have went for 80.
That boy got a cannon attached to his hip.
Like, that's crazy. A 73-yard. I mean, it was in warm-ups, you know. It'd probably be a little different when you got, you know, opposite
Of
people
course,
lined
it's a
up.
little
But
different,
that was
but
just like a
to even be able to do that and have that much room
for
behind
real.
it, like he didn't barely make this field goal. He made this
No.
field goal
No, not at
easily.
all.
And that's without the
With
adrenaline,
ease,
like
with
Buddha
ease.
said, of people rushing and the game
Yeah.
being on the line or whatever the situation. It's nuts. These kickers, they on something
It's
different
straight
these
warm-up,
days.
you know. You out there warming up pregame
Him
and
and
kicking a
I love
73-yard is
seeing him
crazy.
and Brandon Knobber in the kickoff.
No, for real.
Be worth some money.
Bring his ass there. You know what my money on.
I don't
Hey,
know.
Can I speak one thing?
The
about
Dallas
this?
Cowboys MVP.
well,
Hey, I
they'll
don't
both be
know.
at the Pro Bowl, so they need to set it up.
What was that this week? This past week? Somebody missed a few kicks.
That he missed. He did.
He did.
Said that.
That's
I told
crazy.
somebody, I said, damn, I ain't never seen him miss.
This really ain't our year.
Yeah. I ain't never seen that before.
And Craig let him do it.
What were you gonna say, Buddha?
No, I just wanted to speak on this NFC and AFC on the Pro Bowlers. Did y'all see how much of a difference the AFC receivers are to the? I just want to point out because I'm a receiver guy. I was like, man, the NFC is like them 4 guys is like basically taking a dump on the AFC receivers. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
I mean, who you got?
Them
JSN,
4,
Puka. Who else you got?
George Pickens, and
George
Amon-Ra
Pickens.
St. Brown.
Hey, just to
I was
speak on my guys real quick. I seen the Cowboys couldn't get it done this year, right? Just not very good overall. But Dak threw for 4,000.
I seen that.
Javante rushed for 1,000. CD had over 1,000. And George Pickens had over 1,000. Still terrible.
Jay
That's
Ferguson had a
crazy,
career
man.
year.
That's just
That
goes. I don't know,
says
that
your
just goes to show.
defense was butt cheeks.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I tell
Yeah,
you this,
facts.
buddy. Hey, hear me. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to go ahead and put this on record. If the Dallas Cowboys bring back, I'm going to have the flu and be through and go on down the road to somewhere else because I cannot and will not watch nothing of that caliber again. I can't do it no more, man. I mean, medically speaking, it's bad for my health. Somebody said, "Gots to go."
Do you
Has
think-
to go.
Al, what's up,
Y'all
baby?
think y'all need to get rid of Trayvon Diggs?
I think so.
Bye.
Not the same guy anymore. He's
He
a
can
man
go so far
corner.
down the road. It's pitiful.
He's a man
Junior,
corner
what's up,
playing
baby?
in a zone scheme, 1, and 2, he just ain't the same guy. With the injuries,
Hey,
he's
man,
just not the same.
Zone.
Man,
Hey, man, zone don't matter. He need to go home
He
because
definitely he's lacking the
He don't do it.
explosiveness that's
Yes.
been
You can
like
have it.
saving him. Like his
Yes.
break
he
on the
can't
ball
flip them hips like he
is
used to.
not there. That's what he was living off for, breaking on the ball, and it's not there.
1,000%.
He lost the hips. I don't know if he lost the moving of them hips. I don't know. They ain't moving like they used to. He can't flip
I
them.
don't know, man. Maybe he get a whole healthy offseason. Might change. He might still have a little something.
he can't change my mind. He can go. Deron Bland
Hit the
can
road,
take his
dude.
coattail and go. Yeah,
What about Donovan Wilson?
Hit-
You gonna ship him
hit
to
the
the Cubs?
road, dude. This is state
Who are
property.
you getting? Who
Nope,
are you getting rid of on that defense?
all 11. All
Not
11.
Kenny Clark.
No, I like Quentin Williams a whole lot. He's a guy.
Y'all did start playing the run a lot better, I will say.
Kenny Clark's a guy.
Getting a
Actually,
look. Yeah.
our D line wasn't terrible. Those two middle pieces helped a lot.
Yeah.
You got
but
an end that's
Those-
kind of young.
They weren't the problem.
Who is the end that y'all got? He's kind of young. I can't think of his name. I feel like he's got like an African kind of name or something.
Also, whoever.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's going to be solid. He's going to be solid.
And somebody said age of 0 loved Demarion Overshawn.
If
But
he got a
I'm
concussion.
starting to get a little worried about, that one stat everybody tends to overlook, best ability is availability, but when he's on the field, damn it, he's good.
Sean Lee?
Yeah.
Lightning in the bottom. That guy's flying.
That's part of the problem.
You talking about-
When you shooting around like a missile, you hitting your targets very hard.
Facts.
Very
Sean Lee?
hard.
Yeah.
And all
Hey, I
that.
said it. Somebody else said it too. Sean Lee.
Sean Lee.
Hey, Sean, I can pinpoint it. Lamar Overson, Sean Lee, Leighton Vander Esch, guys who, when they were on the field, were really, really productive.
I don't know.
Yes.
Lane Van Ash later
When they were
on,
on-
he became,
Neck, buddy.
yeah, couldn't move.
His neck.
That neck could
Boy
do
got
it to you.
stiff.
Yeah, but when
When he
when
first got there. But Jalen Smith, when he first
That
came back.
I still got the Jalen Smith jersey because I loved him so much. And I was pulling for him a
Man.
lot because of his story. You know, I mean, did nobody think he was probably going to play again?
Yeah.
What he did to that knee, and he rehabbed it through and came back, and for a couple of years was a guy.
He was good.
Did he
Oh,
Had
go
a lot
to
of hope for
Notre
him.
Dame?
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame guy.
He was a dog.
Can you tell me where Leighton Van Ash went? Don't
Boise
say
so.
State,
so.
buddy.
What's his
Yeah.
name,
Sorry,
Cole?
my bad. My bad.
Yeah.
I was about to get it. But real quick, while we're talking
Definitely
about
wasn't.
some guys that's balling, a couple other guys I overlooked for flavor of the week that I wanted to put some spotlight on. I hate to do it. I did it last week. I got to do it again.
Jim Lawrence.
AFC South rival, Trevor Lawrence. Guys, he went into Denver, at the time, the league's best team record-wise. He had 4 touchdowns, snapped Denver's 11-game win streak,
Don't
kept
do that.
Jacksonville rolling.
Don't do
They're
that.
still atop the AFC South.
It's
I
coming.
think this was the biggest statement win of the season for any team.
Hey, and I'll say this right now here live in the flesh.
Don't-
All you Denver folks who like to get on the in the comments, trash.
I'm trying
you
to be
guys
humble.
Suck.
I'm trying to be
I'm
humble.
not.
Because I
I've
told
been
them.
telling y'all.
I told
I've
you.
been trying to tell y'all.
I told you.
Yeah, I told you.
Hey,
You
shout
tell
out
me.
to my boy Kobe, man.
Hey,
Shout out to my boy
Hey, you know you done
Kobe.
messed up, don't you?
Hey, Kobe.
You know you done messed up.
the real one. Hey, it had to be
No,
your it had to be your Broncos, but I had a feeling.
If I'm gonna destroy my team, you think I'm scared to destroy Denver? You are wrong. You are wrong. I
They
don't care
needs
that
to
y'all
know.
gonna make the playoffs.
They
Y'all
need
gonna
to
play
know.
one more game than we do.
I sure was rooting for him. I ain't gonna lie. I was playing at home. I was like, man, I guess you can call it a trap game. Like, I expected him to
Man,
win. I
this-
mean, y'all picked the Jaguars, but I'm sure they
Pick the
probably
Broncos.
picked highly favored. Oh, well, Zach and Jay picked. I was like, man, I just had him. But I feel like that was a trap game for him
Man,
too.
this is my thing.
But I was riding with the Broncos.
If that D line is not getting there,
Yep.
it's a wrap for their defense. PS2 is PS2, but everybody else is food over
He's
there.
good. I like Patrick Surtain a lot.
Riley
Yeah,
Moss,
Riley Moss-
he makes some plays here and there, but hey man, that D line not getting there. It's D line PS2. Everybody else is food.
Yeah, Dre Greenlaw, he ain't the guy he was. I mean, he still got it up here. He just ain't getting around like he used to. But that boy Nick Benito,
Hey, that's why I say that D line get there. What's a long day? But
they
if
got some
he's
guys.
not getting there, and he the one said he like, man, I played like trash today too. He said that in the interview after the game. But if he playing like trash, that whole team is not gonna look good for him. The outcome is not gonna go in their favor.
You're right, Chris. Shout out Nick Benito, Boomer Sooner alumni.
Soda alone.
Another guy I wanted to give flowers to real quick. He dialed back the clock, dialed back the hands of time. Mr. Stephon Diggs. Patriots went in and stole a win in Baltimore, honestly, because they were
That's
down
what
late.
Denver waiting on.
Stephon Diggs exploded for 9 catches, 138 yards, and that critical win, keeping them right there below the Broncos for that 1 seed in the AFC. I'll give Stephon Diggs his kudos, but the Patriots are not helping with that fraud label that we keep putting on them, because not only do they have that weak strength of schedule, they also just barely came back and beat a Lamar-less Baltimore Ravens team.
Nah, facts.
Is it rigged? Because why they pull Derrick Henry so early? Like, why? Why? For what? The game
He
wasn't
said
out of hand.
they was on like a rotation, and
Yeah.
that was just
And
like,
which has
but
been
he
the
still
case.
should have been in the game. He said that was his fault, but
That's-
that was like how the rotation had been going.
Yeah.
Guys, if you put 300,000 miles on your car, it's going to eventually break down. You can't keep driving Derrick Henry to work every day.
And I think they wanted to give Tyler Huntley some more options out the backfield with Keaton Mitchell and the other Ali, the young guy that they've been putting in on a lot of third downs. I think Derrick Henry, he's great at what he does. Don't get me wrong. Between the tackles, he's him. but you can't really throw him the ball. He's a bit one-dimensional. So I get it, but at the same time, it's Derrick Henry.
No, facts.
It's almost
the game
like
was on.
it was close.
Why not have him in the game when it was on game on the line? I ain't saying it's rigged. I'm just going off the prize picks and what he ain't get you know how that goes. They be pulling these people. Vegas make that call and then they take him man.
You got your conspiracy.
We'll talk
cap
about that
on.
another time. We'll talk about that another time. Vegas will screw you out your money if you play prize picks or whatever.
Nah, I saw some games that Tennessee and Kansas City game. The refs made some very questionable calls at the end that kept the game below the over, which it was a very large number of people took the over in the Kansas City Tennessee game, and Tony Pollard scored. They called it back on some BS call, and then they ended up not scoring to hit the over. So
right.
Vegas made a call.
Hey.
And there's been
Vegas
a few
be
cases
making some
like
calls,
that.
man, for
Tony
real.
Pollard, solidly having a solid year.
On a bad team.
Do not care.
I seen something about Ashton Genty's having he got the 1.1 I think rushing yard behind that bad Raiders offensive line, which I didn't think he had that many rushing yards to be honest. I'm like,
he doesn't.
That's crazy.
He had a field day against Houston.
I'm going to say this before I have to get off here. Sorry, my daughter's kind of wilding out here. Buddha, this is to you and the whole city of New York. Jackson Dart is dead to me.
Why is that? Just I need to know why. What happened?
Somebody said 1.1, and that's about as many points he just gave me in fantasy. So that's what made me think of it. Jackson Dart and the New York Giants, to me, they're abysmal. They are I hope they never win another game. I'm going to just say that and be done.
Sorry,
not this year. We finna have us a top 3 pick. We'll be all right.
And y'all going to have one for the next 10 years. And y'all have one for the next 10 years.
Crazy.
Too, so.
Well, we on the come up. The future is bright. You're crazy. You're crazy. Sit back and watch us. You're right about that. You're right about that. You're most definitely right. Him and Malik Neighbors. Yeah, you're right about that. They are in rehab.
One of these days, I'm going to come on here and be positive.
I want to get your take on this real quick before you go, Cole.
All right.
A little bit of controversy in the league. Buddha mentioned losing some money. Mr. DK Metcalf putting hands on a fan. I will say a lot of people in this world need to be punched in the face. It's a lot of very audacious people out there that deserve to be punched in the face. But being he's on the platform he's on in this scenario, is this ever okay?
That's tough.
No, it's not okay. And let me explain to you why. For the money that these guys make, coming where I come from, where you guys come from, for the money that they make, I can quit anything. So people who are failing drug tests, speeding in cars, punching fans, shame on you guys. I could quit anything. I'll quit watching TV. I'll quit talking on the phone. I'll quit leaving my house. And I got an easy problem for all of this. I can really solve all your problems. You want to go out and have a good time and go crazy? Hire a driver. Call Uber. Emory Ruggs still playing. Problem solved. DK, you having a problem in the stands? Go tell so-and-so to go let security know. Get him out of there. Next problem solved.
The Steelers need a big
when
dome.
you doing all
That's
this crazy stuff, you can say whatever you want to me right now. I mean, I'm gonna just come up and squirt you in the chin. Like I got kids. I got other responsibilities. I'll never understand this, dude. I'll never understand why God gives you a gift. And maybe that's the reason God didn't give me that gift.
You'd be out here wild.
Because I would be a wild human being. I'd be a wild human being. I could quit anything, man. I'm not saying the dude doesn't deserve to get his jaw rocked. But go tell somebody else to do it. You make enough money. Hey, so-and-so show up to the game. I want him out.
He had a blue wig on. You can't miss him.
Slap the shit out of him right now. But DK, what you was gonna do? And I saw in his contract what came with it, like he could miss out on XYZ
like $4
dollars,
million.
all this money,
Yeah,
for the rest of his
lose a
his
lot
contract
of money,
or whatever
bro.
for the year. Yeah,
like $45 million, I think, or 25, 45. That's you know how much money that is? A lot of zeros.
I don't know. I don't know,
A
man.
lot of
I just
zeros.
say if you gonna risk it for the biscuit, you better do more than what DK did.
Nah, yeah.
You gonna lose all your money. You should have yanked his ass out the stands and worked him.
From what I'm saying, I think they said he's trying to appeal it because he already reported this guy doing
they
something
denied it
before, and
already.
I guess they never done it. Never mind then, but
Yeah.
Take your loss on your
He
$47
gonna have to
million
sit 2
because you
games.
tripping. And lose $47 million is crazy.
And I tell you this, shame on the damn fan too, because DK would have did me like that. I would have front flipped over the side rail and had 3 concussions, had back surgery, PTSD. I got all the problems, all the things, and I'm gonna get all of DK's little money. So if that's all it takes to
big money.
get an NFL guy to come razzle with you, I'm finna start saving all my money. I'm going to the games. I'm just gonna start heckling courtside on the 50, talking reckless.
I just wanted to
All
get
right,
your
fellas,
take
that's
on
all
that
I
real
got
quick.
time for today, though. That's
All
all
right,
I
brother.
got.
Appreciate you
All right,
joining
my
us.
All right,
son.
man.
All right,
See ya.
man.
All right, suck it easy.
Later. Wow, that's crazy.
My boy
That's
ZD on
crazy.
the TikTok. Hey,
Zach
Katie.
down.
I ain't got my volume up on my phone, so I can't hear y'all. I'm sorry. I don't want it echoing on the recording.
Yeah, I don't know.
My boy Zach.
But I will have you know, Zach,
we
I
can't
did your
hear you.
exercise. It didn't go over so well. I probably didn't deliver it as well as you would have. I tried.
He would've came in here all calm, and then he'd have
Yeah,
been
facts. He would have made it sound so good.
Yeah,
He would have
he'd
made it
have
sound
Then
so
rubbed
good.
his face
also,
in it with the.
you know, this team won
That's a
beat.
pretty good Zach.
So that's how Dad would have did it.
Yeah.
He would
But-
have had it, and it all led up to. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. But we'll let you run it back next week, Zach, when you join. I'm gonna keep the show moving, brother, since we can't hear you. We already hit an hour, so I'm trying to push through. I had one more segment at least I wanted to get to with the fellas. NFL recipe remix. As you know, we like stirring the pot, so I wanted to compare a few players and teams to some foods or recipes and let me know y'all's take on it and how you feel. Everybody views the Cowboys as being elite, at least Cowboys fans do, until they're not. It happens every year. So I want to compare these guys to a nice souffle. They always rise beautifully, have you thinking it's going to be so good in the beginning, and in the moment when you think you're about to get what you hoped for, it collapses. Soon as there's a little pressure, we saw it this week against the Chargers. Let me know if you guys think that fits the Cowboys, a nice souffle.
I feel you. I got another one that'll fit them too.
Go ahead.
Good old dairy milk. Hey, you start off, milk can do anything. Milk is good for this. Milk is good in your cereal. But the longer you keep that milk, it gets spoiled.
We're good.
You right
All
about
right,
that?
guys.
I would compare them to like McDonald's fries. They fresh when they're hot and fresh, but you let them sit for that it gets not even 5 minutes. It gets bad.
Yeah.
That's what they remind me of. McDonald's fries. When they start, you get them fresh, hot, good. But once it goes, you let them sit for about 5 minutes. Yeah, they the worst fries you
Throw 'em
ever
in the
eat.
trash.
Yeah. They
I
ain't
got another one
lasting
for
long.
you here. As we talked about earlier, these guys have a tendency to beat themselves. So I want to compare the Detroit Lions to a loaded pizza that fell off the pan. Too many toppings, doing too much. It's a lot happening. They need to dial it back a little bit, a little more balance. A little every now and again, less is more. What you guys think about that?
I agree.
I agree. Keep it simple. Keep it the pepperoni or the sausage. Keep
Bingo.
it simple. Some don't.
It's a lot going
Just keep
on.
it simple. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so
that's a
good.
good
Oh,
one.
it's
That's a
gonna
good
be
one.
so good.
Yeah. Then
Oh,
you don't
no,
know
this is
you
too
don't know
much.
left from right. You got 30 vegetables, 6 different meats. You can't taste any of it. So what's the point in all of it?
Yeah.
Simplicity
Right.
matters. I got another one for you. These guys are boring as hell, from the uniforms to the way they play. But boring wins still count. I got the Pittsburgh Steelers as some plain grilled chicken. No seasoning. No Tony Chachere's, as Buddha like to say.
I would say the noodles, because Mike Tomlin been like, ever since I've been raised up, noodles gonna always hit the spot, get it done.
Just
Mike
enough to
Tomlin's
get the
been there.
job
What
done.
this is his what 10th season, and they ain't had a losing
Yeah.
record. Like, he know how to just put the noodles on 5:30, 4:30, 5 minutes. Whatever you cook your noodles, perfect. It's probably, we always keep that at least at a above 500 record, and it never goes wrong. And for some reason, it kept him a job this long, and I feel like long as he stay above 500 in Pittsburgh, it ain't gonna go wrong. Just noodles gonna always hit the spot for me anyway. So
But at some
that's
point,
gonna
You
always
said
stick.
grilled chicken. I thought you said grilled cheese. 'Cause grilled cheese would have
Grilled
been a
chicken.
perfect one too.
grilled cheese, that worked
Hey,
too.
man, that grilled cheese gonna hit, boy.
Flame.
It's how you need it. That
It'll
grilled
get the
cheese
job
gonna
done.
hit.
Right.
It ain't
Consistency.
fancy, but it
For
works.
sure.
You
Yeah,
know exactly what
facts.
you're getting. All right, this is
Right.
the last one. They don't play pretty football. It's winter football. We just saw them in Cleveland, week out with a win. I'm comparing the Buffalo Bills to a beef stew. It's ugly, it's messy, but it's perfect for the cold weather.
It get better when it's cold.
Bingo.
It get better
Yeah.
when it's cold.
Yep. It's hardy.
Hey, man,
They
and
gon-
it
you know
doesn't,
they
it
gon'
doesn't hurt that y'all know who leading the league in rushing, right?
James Cook,
Yes, sir.
he been getting active.
James Cook is leading the
Past
league in
couple
rushing.
games, he been going
So,
crazy.
I mean,
He
And
has.
Jonathan Taylor done dialed it back some.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate that.
I knew that was gonna happen. Jonathan Taylor is died down a little bit before Danny Dimes got hurt. Hey man, when they can come in there and start keying on that run game, at first they was getting a bunch of big plays down the field and making stuff happen. But when they can, we're not scared. You're gonna go deep or anything, and we can put a little bit more in the box. I mean,
Right.
hey,
I mean, you got-
Phillip Rivers, he didn't look bad this past week.
No, not at all.
Yesterday,
Nah,
he didn't look bad.
Threw for 277. I ain't
he
I
was
ain't
out
think he was gonna
there.
throw for no
He was
277.
out there audibling like he had been in the
Bro.
system since he retired.
A guy who looked good
Man, he
too
looked
that
good.
was Josh Downs.
Yes.
Man, he was feeding the mess out of Josh
That's
Downs. He was
Dennis was
feeding
good.
him. Sheesh.
Alec Pierce was out
That
there
was
looking
like his
like
security
Puka.
blanket. Man, that white boy was getting off.
He looked
Hey,
like Puka
you
out
tell
there
me
on
he was
some
like
of them
a-
contested catches.
Nah, for sure.
He
Nah,
leads
for
the
real.
league in average yards per catch. I think it's 20 yards per catch he's at.
Yeah, that's something crazy.
He's
With
a
like
deep threat.
700 to
He know how
800
to get
yards on
open.
the season.
He's
Yeah,
definitely a
Rivers
deep threat guy, for
Rivers
sure.
moving period was funny. Bro, that
Dog.
fumble, he looked like he needed to be in a nursing home when they
He just been
They
one of them
get it.
one of them rascals. You know them little motor scooter things you sit in, the wheelchair with the he was one of them
Put it in
rascals.
reverse, Ted. Put it in reverse,
Yeah,
Ted.
that's
Put it
what
in
you need,
reverse,
boy.
Ted. Oh, man.
It's good to see old man Rivers out there. But nah, guys like him, guys like Matt Stafford, the ones that get up to the line, actually look at the defense, make some checks. That's a lost art, I feel like. These quarterbacks ain't getting that
Man,
development like them guys did
I mean,
from
one
that
person
era.
that I do see that does that is Dak Prescott. He does it a lot too.
Yeah,
Facts.
you're right. He'll set his offensive front and shift guys
Here
and
we
whatnot.
go.
Yeah. Kill.
Nah, for Rivers to be this second week on that team, he got that playbook down pretty quick.
Man, he
Down
is.
pat.
I don't know if they just running some simple stuff for him. I don't know what it is, but for him to just come in there that quick like that, and he calling audibles and reading this, all switching it to this play. Man, I know that ain't easy for a quarterback, man. I know it's not. I know the play sheet be this long, the play be this long when they calling out the name. Like, man, that's impressive by him. Man, I feel like he ain't lost that knowledge of football, which he been out the game long enough. But I mean, some things just don't go away.
Hey,
And I
that
feel
man
like
trying
that
to
stuck with him.
he trying to earn his keep. That man got 10 kids he trying to
And
take
the
care
grandkid.
of.
And grandkids.
And
Paw Paw.
grandbabies.
Come
Peepaw.
on, Paw Paw.
Peepaw. Yeah. I will say it is pretty cool when they showed the shots of the players he coached in high school, having a little watch along and stuff. That's got to be cool. Like, you
Nah.
knew who he was, but then to see him go do it again after, he done kind of settled down,
Yeah.
put the dad bod on, that's got to be cool.
Imagine us watching Coach Parsons go out there and sling the ball around or something.
Coach Parsons could hardly walk when we were in high school.
Hey, then he get out there.
Man, you was
Man, yeah, that would have been funny.
nah, for real.
Just wanted to have a little fun with you guys on the recipe remix. Fellas, is it anything else we hadn't covered y'all want to get to?
Before we wrap it up, let's talk about the quarterfinals for the playoffs. Who
You
y'all
right.
picking?
You
Who
right. Let
y'all
me see if
rocking
I
with out of
can-
them games,
Let me see if I can find the bracket real quick.
Yeah, the quarterfinals. See who we
I know
rocking with.
for
Who we
sure.
rocking with.
I know who I ain't rocking with. That's the Miami
You might as well
Hurricanes.
go rock with them.
I ain't rocking with the Miami Hurricanes.
They play against
As
what?
long as Carson Beck
Indeed.
over there, can't do it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, I will say.
And he ain't got the same supporting cast he had with Georgia. Nowhere near it.
Not at all.
What I want to say though, that freshman, like, he impact that team a lot. I didn't think a true
Malachi
freshman
Tony?
can come in there
Yeah.
and make a just instant impact that he has with that team.
But
And I think if you take him off that
Hey,
team, they probably wouldn't.
you
They
know
probably
my
would have lost.
thing about that? What I loved about that, you know who I think should be doing that for A&M? Terry Bussey.
They only got him in the slot and on kick returns. And,
No, I don't know what's going on. He kind of lost the punt return to Concepcion, which is really good
Yeah.
too. But I feel like, man, the way they use him, Terry Bussey could be used their way. Either that or
One
shit,
thing about
or
A&M,
Concepcion. Throw something else out there. I know Marcel Reed is good, but man, just give him a different look. There should have been a little more creativity with that offense.
one thing I think will be an instant impact for them is that guy from Carthage, KJ
Yeah,
Edwards.
KJ Edwards is a
Man, that
grown
guy,
man.
he's a dog. And I feel like when he do get the A&M and he put on a good, fall and summer workout, I feel like
KJ Edwards reminded me of a prime Melvin Gordon.
Ooh, that's a good pull.
That's what he reminds me
man,
of.
when he get
A
in
guy
open
who
space,
could be patient, and when he breaks, he gone. Young Melvin Gordon,
ain't no
he
catching
get
him.
there, he find his space, and you can hang it up. He get that stride going. It's a
Nah,
wrap.
for real.
You're right about
Most
that.
definitely, most definitely.
Hang on, I'm about to share my screen with you boys and
Tempo.
look at this playoff bracket. Trying to anyway, but I got to get better with this old technology.
Hey, let's take some time playing with it. Just play with it a little bit. Get it.
La, ta, ta, ta.
I did see some where Dan Lannon from Oregon was talking about like with Tech being like ranked high, like they should have like the home field advantage instead of like whoever's I guess the highest seed going into this quarterfinals. Like I guess basically everybody should have that home field advantage. And I was like, man, it'd be nice if we did, because man, coming to Lubbock would be, oh man, a steal.
Facts. All right, here we
I ain't gonna
go.
lie to you.
Quarterfinals. Is that where we at? The quarterfinals?
Yeah.
First round
Man, I
or
don't
first
know,
matchup
man.
we
I
got
ain't
up.
gonna lie, Buddha. Something telling me to take Tech.
Take over Oregon.
Man, you should, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shut
Now,
up,
Oregon
goddamn
did
it!
look
I ain't
good.
taking no damn Tech. Hey, man. Oregon gonna beat Tech. It's gonna be a close game. I say Oregon beat them by like 10.
Damn. You think
Man,
so?
please, that's a lot in college.
Hey, I
That's
think they're gonna beat
crazy.
them by 10. Yeah.
Man, now see you talking crazy.
Hey, man, I don't care what you
Please.
said. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna beat them by 10.
Man, you talking crazy. Where you gonna be at Saturday morning so we can watch it? Because they play at 11.
I'll be
We can
around,
make that
buddy.
game. Where you want to watch it at? You be where?
I won't be far.
That's all I need to know. We'll definitely. That's on New Year's. Yeah, that's on New Year's. So we'll be in town.
I'll
We'll for sure be
go
in town.
Tech
We'll link
too.
up.
Yeah, Zach said he got Tech, Indiana, Ohio State, and Georgia.
I like how everybody rocking with Tech, man. I feel like people that
I ain't going to Alabama though. I'm going Oregon, Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia.
Guys,
I'm gonna go with Tech. Forget it. I'm gonna ride with Bama. I'm gonna give me Tech, Bama, Georgia, and Ohio State.
I got Tech. I think that defense is just too good. I think they do enough offensively. Oregon hadn't really impressed me. Taking Indiana, what I saw against Ohio State convinced me that these dudes are for real. I got Georgia. I think Georgia is kind of I wouldn't even say a dark horse because Georgia is Georgia. But man, watching them last time they were on the field and then the game against Alabama, they just look different. They look like they're on a whole other level.
Nah, facts.
But in that last matchup, I got an upset, fellas. I'm riding with the U.
What?
I got the U over Ohio State. I think that defense is about to give Justin Sands some problems. Think Fletcher, the running back, is going to pick up right where he left off, and they're going to control the clock. It's going to be 17 to 14, somewhere in that range.
They must gonna go over there and triple cover Jeremiah.
Brian Burns, Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, they must gonna go triple cover him or something.
I'm thinking that.
They might. They can try. I don't think it's. He's still gonna get his. I think. Hey, but I did see a stat. He has a lot of drops this season.
This one he wake up though.
He better do something.
This
he didn't look great last game. He didn't look great against Indiana or not. Yeah.
Man, one thing I don't like how Oregon give up 509 total yards to JMU, and you mean to tell me you picking them over Tech? It's crazy.
I got Tech.
And they have a top defense. Oregon got a top. I think if I'm not mistaken. Man, I don't want to hear that. You give up 509 total yards to James Madison. What do you think Tech gonna do?
Like they ain't doing nothing.
You crazy. We got a two-headed monster in the backfield, and we got some go-getters on the outside. And no, they ain't gonna even get to speaking on defense. You watch this Saturday. You watch on New Year's.
Okay.
That defense finna show you something. Because obviously you don't believe it.
Okay.
I know you ain't watched Oregon that much.
Okay.
I don't think the shell for Ohio is gonna matter. The too high safety. I think they can run the ball. I think they can run the ball against the best of them. A&M has got one of the more impressive front sevens in college football. DB's questionable, shaky,
That's
a little
facts.
shaky. But, I mean, I think they're going to run the ball. I think they're going to control the clock, control the time of possession. I got Miami. It's a hot take. Somebody's got to do it.
I mean, I took Alabama over Indiana, which I guess I wouldn't say that's a hot take, but I'm sure Indiana's on the high horse right now. So, you know, I don't know. I'm riding with Bama, though. I'm gonna go with I'm sure they're gonna be underdogs in that matchup. So
Yeah.
I'm riding with Alabama. That's my hot take, I guess. Of because Tech gonna beat Oregon, Georgia gonna beat Ole Miss. I think Ohio
Yes, we
State gonna beat
shall
you, but
see.
you did make some good points.
We're gonna see.
It's going to be fun to watch. Can't
Yeah,
wait to get
so
back in
is.
here and talk about it.
So
Hopefully we can actually get in the lab on time next week and get here with the people,
Sir.
see what they think about all this madness. Fellas, before we sign off, anything y'all want to, any closing remarks?
Hey,
Shout out to everybody that watched us. You know, join, like, subscribe, share.
Hey, catch us next
when
Monday,
we do go live,
man.
y'all share.
Like, subscribe, share, do it all. Hey, man, we be dropping videos
Please.
on TikTok, on Facebook. Y'all make sure y'all repost them.
YouTube.
And YouTube. Hey, man, make sure y'all repost them and comment. Hey, if y'all don't just scroll by it. Y'all go and comment what y'all think.
It's a little light. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Chris, we
Ain't asking
appreciate
for
you,
too
brother.
much.
You're a real one, Chris.
Nah, I like Chris. He was here the whole time. I appreciate that.
Chris real
Yeah,
one.
it's fun to talk ball with people, man. It's hard to
knows
get to
little ball.
every.
Chris
Yeah.
knows a little
And he
ball.
knows
Tuned
ball.
in, join.
And he knows ball. We need
Nah,
more
facts.
like him.
He joined in, and yeah, facts.
All right, fellas, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Until next time, on behalf of Cowboy Buddha, on behalf of Jay, I'm your host, Big Bad Johnny Wolf, and this has been Stirring the Pot, baby.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Man, boys is getting quiet. Go on and get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly popping trunk. I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me come through.